Okay, you ready? This is amazing. Got a deck of cards here. Let's make sure it's nice and mixed up. Looks pretty shuffled to me. Doesn't matter because you're going to pick a card from the middle anyway, the one that you want, right? I'm going to riffle through the deck like this, and you're just going to say stop anywhere you want to, somewhere in the middle of the deck. So you go like this, just say stop right there. Okay, now don't take that one. I can see that one. You take the card next to it. I want you to look at that card and memorize it. Don't let me see it. They're going to look at that card and memorize it and not let you see it. So here's what I want you to do now. I want you to stick it into the center of the deck like this. You can do that for them. They can do it just like that. All right, now your card, your memorized card is in the middle of the deck. Oh, one more thing. Let's cut the deck and finalize it just like that. Now, would you like to see the fastest card trick in the world? Would you like to see it again? Okay, it was a dumb joke. Not it. Watch this. Do you remember your card? I don't know if you saw. I did something pretty sneaky there. Look how fast that happened. Is that your card? The only reversed card in the deck. Absolutely amazing, astounding, right? Okay, I lied to you. This is not a video about a card trick. I did that just to get you to watch this. So I'm really sorry about lying to you, but it's what I do. I'm a magician and I lie, but at least I'm honest about my lying. I showed you this trick because I want to talk to you about a secret, not about a trick, because this is a method with which you can do hundreds of card tricks. I just did something really, really simple with a regular deck of cards and a gimmick called a double facer. That's all this is. And the reason why I want to point this out to you is because there's a lot of card tricks that you can learn to do. And a lot of the card tricks on my channel, in my videos, I use double face cards because they're so versatile and fun and can do so many things. So here's what I did with this one. I took the King of Hearts, card I want to force, put it on top. I put a double face King of Hearts in here, which the other side is an 8 of Spades, and I put it on the bottom, right? So I actually have this King of Hearts here, a double face King of Hearts here, but if I turn them this way, you're none the wiser because you don't know what to look for, and there's nothing suspicious. There's not even a second 8 of Spades in here. That's how good I am. I actually took out the other 8 of Spades just to be careful. But anyway, this is a fake card. This is the gimmicked card. This is the gaff. This is the double facer here, right? But this shows the 8 of Spades on this side. I got my force card on top. But since you don't know what's going to happen, it doesn't matter to you what those cards are. I say, look, I got a shuffled deck of cards, but it doesn't really matter if it's shuffled or not. You're going to pick the card you want. And of course they aren't. Again, I'm a magician. So they aren't going to pick the one they want. They're going to pick the one I want. And I did what's called the slip cut force. You don't have to do it that way. I went like this and said, stop me anywhere. And when I went like this, I said, okay, you don't want to take this card. You want to take this card, the one I just peeled off the top, right? I think I have a video about that elsewhere. If I don't, I'll make one. But that's a force. So a little better like this. Say stop, not that one, but this one, boom. You don't have to do it that way though. You can also do a crisscross force. You can say, okay, I just want you to take the deck and cut it anywhere. They can cut it. Say, okay, we're going to mark that. Say, by the way, you got to cut the deck wherever you want. And this is the crisscross force misdirection. Whenever somebody does the crisscross force, you want to have them look up for a second. They kind of forget which card was which and say, let's look at the card you cut to, or you're going to look at the card you cut to. So take that out of the deck. And of course, you just took the one that you forced on them. They're going to slip it back inside. And the good thing about doing the crisscross force is it actually did cut the deck, which is good. And when you spread the deck, look what happens. There's an upside down King of Hearts because it's the double facer. Now, to be honest with you, that's a so-so trick. I know, I get it. That's not that great. There's way better things you can do with the double facer. And I just wanted you to be introduced to this idea because there's a lot of card tricks that you can do. There's a lot of professional packet tricks that rely on a double facer or a set of double face cards. They're easy to get. They're like 10 bucks for a whole deck of them. This is a deck. In fact, this is an unopened deck of double face cards. And when you get one, if you get the standard, you know, United States playing card bicycle brand double face deck, you get all these cards like this that, of course, have, you know, double faces. And you also get some other things like the 6 of Hearts, or rather the 6 of Spades and the 6 of Hearts. In this deck, they have blank backs. So there's stuff you can do with blank back cards. You get about 4 of those, I think. Yep. So there's those, and then there are some other cards in here that are called, magicians call these SBS cards. That stands for same both sides. That's this group of cards right here. Those are double facers, but they are the same card on both sides. You get about 8 of those, right? I think it's just the king, the 10 through king of clubs and 10 through king of diamonds. Those are same both sides cards, so you get that. And then the rest of the deck should be pretty much just standard double face. So there'll be a card like this with a random card on the other side. I say random, but they're not really. They're actually in, there is a special sort of order to these, but it doesn't really matter. The 5 of spades is with the black and white joker. The 5 of hearts is with the colored joker. There's a certain pattern to this, but it doesn't really matter. The point is, double face cards should be like having, you know, any other kind of important accessory, especially for a card magician, because you're going to see a lot of packet tricks and a lot of things that you can invent, prediction tricks, cards and envelopes and things like that, that require double facers. So you should get a deck of these somewhere, and then make up some stuff and learn some tricks that require that, because this really can add to your arsenal of card magic. So the fastest card trick, it's not too bad. It's a good way to start, but you can make up something even better if you had a set of double facers. So go do that. This, they say stop, tap. No, you want to see this one. You don't want to take that one. Take the one underneath it, right? And